During low-level attacks of German bombers on hostile British ships in the Gulf of Suez, an 8300 BRT supply ship was sunk. A newspaper report of 1941. A small group of divers. They're searching for the wreck and its place in history. Hurghada in Egypt is the starting point for the search. (1941). The Second World War focuses on the North African deserts, and at first it looked as if the Axis powers would win against Britain. With the help of the German Africa Corps under General Edwin Rommel, the Cyrenaican Peninsula is regained right up to the Egyptian border. The destination of the supply ship Thistle Gorm was Alexandria. The ship never arrives. Before setting off, new provisions will have to be bought and brought on board together with the equipment. The search starts. The people who played a part in the ship's fate will be given a chance to tell their story. Our fathers and ancestors should be encouraged to talk, and we should listen. A story about the wreck of the Thistle Gorm in the depths of the sea, but also a story about Britons and Germans, about the war and about pictures which have become overgrown. The Thistle Gorm measured 126 meters in length and 18 meters in width. Her crew of 49 consisted of 40 merchant sailors and 9 gunners of the Royal Navy. Who sailed in this ship? What were the men in the bomber like? We're looking for survivors.
Well, as far as I remember, during the war, they had a system which they put on all merchant ships, which was called degaussing.
And then we went on our own down to Cape Town. We discharged South African mail there, round the Cape and up to Aden. We bunkered in Aden, then up the Red Sea to the Straits of Jebel, where we anchored.
At this time, 2 bombers of the KG-26 were underway on a special mission over the Red Sea, aiming for a certain target. If they didn't find this target, they were to chase after the enemy, always allowing for a safe return to Crete. High up in the Scottish Highlands, we hit upon the story of a dead hero. Angus MacLeay saved his comrade from the flames of the sinking Thistle Gorm. A BBC reporter had interviewed him years ago.
His reply was, "I didn't do well at all. It wasn't my strength that did it."
And upon reaching the target area, they would give a sign that they were turning back. They were awaited at the airport. One was happy about everyone who came back, and one cried for those who did not return. The German bomber pilots had a mission. The decisive element of the British victory in North Africa, however, was the psychological impact. The world had learned that even fascist dictatorship could be beaten. The dead won't come to life again. And there are still some questions left to be answered by those who lived through the war.